Well, hello boys and girls, how are you today? This is Miss Toni. I'm at my craft table. I got some good crafts for you today. We're going to put together our Junkyard band, And so today we are going to make instruments. We're going to take time out and make instruments today. And so what we're going to do is first go get your parents, a big sister or brother, someone that can assist you and help you, and we're going to put these things together. First, I want to start with a very familiar instrument. And that instrument will be a banjo. Can you see that word? Banjo. Say it with me. Banjo. B-A-N-J-O. Banjo. Or a guitar. G-U-I-T-A-R. Guitar or banjo. They're from the same instrument family. So we're going to start off, and I'm going to stick these words out front here. So maybe I'm hoping you can see them and add them to your vocabulary. And so guitar and banjo. And so that will be our first instrument that we start off with. Okay? There we go. Now what I want you to do is get yourself an old cereal box. I got this saltine box here, and what we're going to do is with the cereal box or the saltine box, here's the cereal box. I used the old Honey Nut Cheerios box, and I found an old saltine box. Now what we can do with the boxes, we can turn them inside out. Take the corners apart and turn them inside out, and we can piece them back together like this. And we can get a piece of tape or glue and tape our box back together. There we go. And will give us a surface so we can draw on, or we can take stickers and put our stickers on it. Let me show you here before I get started with our instrument. We can, if we want to, we can draw a heart. I don't think that's too big. Let me see. We can either maybe draw a picture of a cat. We can take two circles and some whiskers and draw our cat. Put him some triangle ears. Can you see that, boys and girls? Draw it any way you want. We're going to give him a tail and some cat feet. And then you can color him. But this is going to be one of our instruments, a banjo or a guitar. And what you might want to do is draw a circle here. Draw a circle here. Maybe I might want to make my circle bigger. Okay? Or you can draw a square here. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and get your mom, dad, your sister or brother, or some person who is much bigger than you to help you. Now we're going to punch a hole with our scissors. Take our time and punch a hole. I have to take my time. That's why I say you have to get an adult to help you, because sometimes the cardboard you use is so thick. But you might be able to cut it before you tape it together. But this is how I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut out this part here. Because if you ever notice what a guitar and a banjo looks like, they use it on the front. And I don't know the terms or the terminology that they use for the different parts of the guitar. And so I am going to take this off here because they're a little in my way. And I'm hoping it'll help. I think I might need some more tape. Bear with me because these are our homemade instruments. Sometimes we can't go out, and this is just a good craft to do when you and your friend or sister and brother are in the house and you don't know what to do, and the first thing you say is, I am bored, and you want to put down that cell phone or that video game. So this is the beginning of it. And you can take a cardboard and make like the handle of a guitar. But this is what I want to do with this. You take a couple rubber bands, you put over it like this. And you try to find different thickness of rubber bands and different, but you want them to be able to stretch. And now you have your guitar. Different sounds. And if we had put a handle on this, let me see. I got so much stuff laying around here. This is craft time and this is craft room that I want to make a little handle to give it that guitar type. So let me see, is this too thick here? Maybe not. We're gonna cut it. Let me see. Well, I think we need it longer. Do we need it longer? What do you think? We need it a little bit longer. So we're gonna take this one and cut it. It takes time, but we're gonna get it. We take time because we wanna make a very good instrument. And like I say, you get mom and dad to help you, but you get all your materials together for your guitar. And that's an old cereal box or an old cracker box. Anything that has a shape like this. It could be a round shape, because at first I was going to recycle this box. It came, a package came, and it already had the circle, already square, and all I had to do was put my little handle on it like that. Maybe I'll save that for another day. But you would take your handle, let me see, and you put it on the end of here like a guitar. So, but I want to move on, because what I did with the Cheerios box, if you didn't want to decorate or didn't have time to decorate, the Cheerios box has the heart on the front, heart healthy. And so I started cutting that heart out, and I'm going to finish cutting it out to make my guitar or my banjo. Most banjos are round, and most guitars have a similar square shape. And so now, here it's already decorated. See that? I can take my handle on. I need a little piece of tape here to keep my box closed. It wants to keep opening up on me. So I'm going to keep it closed. Okay. And then I'm going to take another piece of tape and tape my handle to the back to give it that guitar look. Tape it about right here. might need another piece at the top. Keep my handle on. And if you have glue, sometimes you can find some glue. And you get it on. And now, my guitar, but I can't play no music because I need my rubber bands. And the cereal box, this is a family size box, so you might want to get a smaller box. And you put your rubber bands on. And now we have our guitar. And you may want to, because I already put this on to get more rubber band on here, you may want to wait and put your handle on last. Look at that. 2 instruments, 2 guitars, or 2 banjos, or a banjo and a guitar. All right? Banjo, guitar. So we've got that done. Let me see if I can, it'll set there for me. And set, let me move that. We can set that there. And don't forget you can decorate it, paint it, and that is one part of our Junkyard band, our guitar. Now let's move on to another one. Recycle those water bottles. We have different, a deer park here, and we want to take this off, this banner off, so we can do that. Take it off like that. And what we might do is, if you have a hot glue gun, you want to get a water bottle. I brought some ribbon with me. You can get ribbon, yarn. If you're working with a hot glue gun, make sure mom and dad or some adult or a big sister and brother that can help you. And what you might want to do is you can put stickers on your bottle. I have 2 types of big bottle here. Or you can take your bottle, put a little hot glue on it. Let's see if I can get it to come out. And take your ribbon or your yarn and you stick it on and you bring it around your bottle. And you decorate. Can you see that? You decorate your bottle. Didn't have no yarn, I just had some of this ribbon that I might want to take around my bottle. And I stick it on. And be very careful because you don't want your glue to be, get this on the hot setting. And you bring it around. And what you're doing is you're wrapping your bottle, decorating. And like I said, you can decorate it in yarn or ribbon. Get some pretty ribbon. I usually go to the dollar store and I can find some ribbon or yarn. Look at that piece. And we just keep wrapping it. I'm not going to wrap my whole bottle because I want to get into the instrument part. But you see how I'm wrapping this, and I would wrap it all the way to the top. So we want to move on, and this is our maracas. Okay, maracas. Can you say maracas? M-A-R-A-C-A-S. Maracas. And they're going to be, I'm going to put that right here. Hope it's not covering the other word. We take our tops off our bottles. And what I did with this, I want you, when you get your materials together, you need a water bottle or 2, or any kind of plastic bottle with a top. that or container with a top. You need some rice, and I had got some rice. Ask mom and dad, can you go in the pantry and get some rice? Pour some in a little bowl. You don't need a lot. It all depends on the type of sound you want. Then I found some red lentil macaroni, or what is this, pasta rotini, in the pantry. And here it is right here. You can get elbow macaroni. You can take spaghetti, the long spaghettis, and break them up, or anything. You're trying to make a different sound, a good sound for your maracas. And so what I'm going to do is take a little bit, and I'm going to drop it in my smaller bottle, my rice. So I hope you can see this. Drop your rice in your bottle, and if you have a funnel, and I'm going to squeeze this to see if we can get more in at one time. I know, drop it on the floor. I have a vacuum cleaner, and so we put some in there. And then with my second bottle, because I want a different sound, I'm going, and it's water in here, should dry it out. I'm going to drop several of these twisted pastas in here. And like I said, you can decorate your bottles with yarn material. See that? Look at that. Okay. And so now, I think that's enough. But you put in as many as you want, as little as you want, and you have your maracas. Oh my goodness. You can make a rap song, have your instruments, or you can listen to that sound. And what we can do is maracas. All right, we'll set those here. Now we have our maracas, our guitar, and we're going to move on to our xylophone. Now this is, ask your mom and dad, can you go up in the cupboard and get some glasses? They don't have to be the same, but it would be nice if you can get the same glasses. We're going to make here a xylophone. Xylophone. Say it with me. Xylophone. XYLOPHONE. A xylophone. You ever see a xylophone where they take either a wooden stick or a plastic stick or whatever, and they bang on them and to make a sound? Look at, we would have room for a xylophone here. And with our xylophone, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get some water. It doesn't have to be measured, but in each cup, because I'm going to use this spoon. So the materials for your xylophone are as many glasses as you can. You can have 4. I chose 4. You can choose, but you need more than 1 maybe to get a different sound. And so I chose 4. You can have 5, 6, and hopefully you can have them all of the same kind, preferably glass, because if you listen, they all sound the same. But if we put different amounts of water in them, and some we don't have to put any water at all. Pour in that one. Okay. So, and then we take our spoon. You hear the different sounds? I think this one is about the same. get the gist. Hear that sound? So now you have 3 instruments. Your guitar, well basically we can have 4 because I made 2. Your guitar and your banjo. You can have your maraca. And now your xylophone. Wow, we're doing a good job here. You're doing very good. Very good. We're getting our Junkyard band together. And so now, let me set this over on the side. Now our next instrument will be our drum or bongos. The best material for your drum or your bongos is an old oatmeal container. This was an instant tea container. Anything that has this plastic top that will be your drum skin. It's empty inside. You see it's hollow and empty inside. And so what you can do with this, put your top back on. And what I did was, this had a covering on it telling the name of the product. But I took my sponge and I wet it. And I came along the area, get someone to help you, and I wet the area where they glue their label on, and I wet it real good until it got good and wet, and I pulled the label off. I did this before I brought it in here today, so that we could have a surface where we can color on. We can take our magic marker, we can write our name on it, and I'm gonna write my name, Toni. We can take old magazines and cut pictures out, and I cut a picture out today of 2 ducks, and we can take our glue stick and put our glue on the back of our picture. Can you see this? I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. Put our glue on the back. You need a glue stick. And we can paste different pictures to decorate. See that? We can draw swiggly lines around our container. I know you are very artistic, and you can find different things to do with your drum. And after we decorate it all up, you can even take your ribbons and put around there to make some type. Yeah, I have a purple ribbon here. And let me put a little glue on this. One way of showing you the different things you can do to put on there. Oh, see that? And you can bring your ribbon around. You can take yarn. You can take yarn and put around there. Now see if I had. But I'm just showing you different things you can do to decorate. You can put yarn or ribbons around to decorate. You can write your name on it. You can glue different pictures. You can design and draw pictures, paint on it. Whatever you would like to do to decorate your drum. And so, there you have it, your drum. Yes, yes. We have our Junkyard band, Yes. I want to call in a couple of my friends. Drum, xylophone, maracas, guitar, and I want to call them in my bongos. Bongos. Forgot to give you the word bongos. B-O-N-G-O-S. Bongos. And I've got to get a piece of tape to tape it on the table for you. As my band members, are you with me? Band members? I don't think they hear me. I really don't think they hear me. But what I want you to do, I put bongos here, and drums. It can be called a drum, a bongo. And you can make several of them, different sizes. Where will we put the word drum? Do we have, it might can fit here. Drum, D-R-U-M-S, drum. Okay, so today we have our guitar and our banjo using old boxes. Cereal boxes are more preferred. We have our xylophone where we use different glasses or the same glasses but different sizes, and we put different amounts of water in them to get a different tone. We have our maracas where we can put different materials in it, recycling our old water bottles and decorating them with yarn or any kind of materials, ribbons, and I just showed you at the bottom where I was bringing it around. Should have taken my time and decorated the whole bottle, but you can do this. You understand the concept of what I was trying to do to make your band. And then you can get an old oatmeal box, an old cereal box, old coffee can. Be careful with cans that you have to take the tops off because you don't want to cut your hands inside. And you can make your drum. Now I'm going to step out for a minute because I need my band to come in here and play a song for you. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Be still.
Okay, boys and girls, we've got our Junkyard band together. We got with us Mr. John Shepherd and Amari Molly Lester and Miss Toni, and we're going to have our Junkyard band. So we're going to get it ready right now. All right. Come on, get the other one. Do both of them. Do both the maracas. That's what it's all about. Shake your maracas, Mark. Shake your maracas. Get both of them. Yeah. We're going to get this band going. Our Junkyard band. Look at the camera, Mark. Move over some. Move over some. Junkyard band. We thank you for being with us, joining our band. Send us some videos of your band. Join us, your Junkyard band. I hope you learned something today and got your materials together to make your junkyard band. Have a good day. Say bye, Junkyard Band.